Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. I hope you stick around. I'm here today to memory plan for the week of July 13th to the 19th, 2020, and I'm going to be using this beautiful sunflower kit from Poppy Willow Co to decorate for this week. So I'll go through the kit and then we'll get straight into it. So this kit, it comes with 9 full boxes and it is foiled. It's really nice gold foil on the florals. You then get your washi strips. These are cut pieces of washi and these are headers. Then you get some freestanding checklists as well. You got some boxes, some half boxes, quarter boxes, some checklist boxes, etc. Then you've got the date covers, a load of icons, some long flags and short flags, some dots and teardrops, and some more boxes down the bottom. Then you've got the today to do headers and littles, plus some sidebar headers and little things. Some deco, some foiled scripts, some kind of bigger boxes, I don't know what, clipboard boxes, a Monday through Sunday, some habit trackers, the weekend banner, and this kind of really cool notes sticker. And then you get, in the full kit, you also get your free, your full box checklist as well. So yeah, I did, I think I added on the headers, and you also get the date dots as well, which is really nice. So if you'd like to see how I use this kit, then to plan this week, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bottom washi, which comes, let me get it out, there we go. Comes in 2 strips and it is cut here. So I'm going to use the strip first. I should really do the bigger strip first, see how much space I actually have. Let's do that. So yeah, I love this sage green, it's so pretty. And then with the yellow of the sunflowers. I think I had quite a few sunflower kits this summer. I don't know. Sorry if you can hear noise around. I've got to keep the windows open because it's absolutely, well, it's a lot nicer today than it was yesterday, I have to tell you. It was sweltering yesterday. And we had a thunderstorm last night again for the second night in a row, and it cooled it down a whole lot because we actually had some of the rain that came with it. On the previous night we had thunder and lightning, but we didn't really get any rain. We had like 5 minutes of rain or something, so it was still really muggy the next day. And then last night the heavens opened and it was just crazy wind and lots of things going on. So there's the bottom washi. I'm going to go pop up and do the date covers. Now, the date covers are really quite large, which is excellent. And they are kiss cut around the floral, which is just stunning. And that does mean that I don't have to worry about, in the recollections planner, I don't have to worry about covering up either the day of the week or the date, because these date covers will cover that and sort that out for me. Oh, they're like little crowns on top of each day. So pretty. I'm going to use the date covers as well, the date dots, sorry, as well. And yeah. So, in essence, you will hear a fair amount of noise because I need the window open to get some air circulating through. We've got a bit of a breeze today, which is nice. And yeah, I just want to get some air circulating through the house because it was really stuffy. We had to like close the windows last night because of the rain. Like it was coming in every window that was open. So I then had to shut them, which was just awful. And it got really hot and sticky inside the house. And then, yeah, so I had to open them all this morning and get some breeze going through. So you might hear some traffic. So I do apologise if that's the case. Hope it's not too distracting. So yeah, so what week was this? 13th. Okay, so I feel like I'm not going to catch up obviously because I'm only doing one memory spread a week, but I feel like I'm a good amount of time away that it is a memory plan of like, oh yeah, and then I've got the whole week so that I don't have to fudge any of the other days, and I do it on a Thursday anyway, so yeah. I don't know, would you, let me know in the comments, would you want me to catch up so that I'm just a week behind, or are you happy for it to be like a few weeks out, or it doesn't really matter? You just like seeing how stickers are being put down. I'd love to know what you guys think. That'd be really useful for me, so thank you. So good, that'd be awesome. Okay, I'm going to use, I think I should stick with the yellow really at the top here for the month. And I am not extending the washi, even though I've got the capacity to do so, because the washi feels like it's on the wrong way, because it extends that side, so I don't know. And then we've got so many boxes to choose from. There is only one of this really deep yellow, so I'm going to use that at the top here. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, so let's continue with the sidebar then. So maybe I'm going to do home with the habit trackers. Don't know why. Just feel it. At this point, I was completely losing track of my habits. So these are literally just as a decorative thing. And this week for the Monday through Sunday. And this one I can use to write down if I can remember what we had for dinner. If I can remember anything really. So yeah. And then there's this note sticker here, which I'm just wondering. I might put down something cute my kid said that I remembered this week. And then I think I'm just going to put a strip of green. I just want to see if there's a slightly thinner piece. Not really. Oh. There we go. Cute. Okay, so very quick sidebar there. And then I think it's time we can... so it comes with these flags that I want to use as a weekend banner, just because I think they're so pretty. I'm trying to remember where the weekend sticker is. Oh, it's an actual banner, isn't it? It's on there. So yeah, I'm gonna just pop these down, and then we'll do some headers. Although I think probably going to put the headers down on each day separately, so that I can keep up with it. Right, I want to start from the other end too. And if it's in the middle, I might have to use a header. This is really tricky to line up. So yeah, I love the colours in this. Like, it's the really dark yellow, and then there's like this taupe colour as well, which is super pretty. I'm just jutting some of them higher up so that it gives a bit of dimension to the banner. So yeah, I will need some headers. I'll do that in the middle, and then I think a dark green. And what I'll do is I will just try and fold this in half. Incidentally, my sister uses heart checklists in her weekend banner. I think it's genius. And I use a peach. Yeah, love it. It looks amazing. She uses like, if there's come in different sizes. She particularly does this with like Harriet Wright Designs kits, which have got multiple sized. Yeah, multiple size checklists, and it just looks phenomenal. I love it. Right, let's pop the weekend banner down, and then I'll put headers on top. Line up the K in the middle. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, and then we'll do the rest of the headers as we do the day by day. So start off on Monday, then I'll get straight into it. First thing that I had to do was a workshop at work. So I was part of a Leaders of the Future. Sorry,
I don't know that one.
Okay, that was my my Amazon dot. So I was on a workshop for a Leaders for the Future, and so I was doing a I was actually late doing it. It was really bad. A workshop. I keep saying that. So I just wanted to use this flag, and then I've got this computer screen from Little Thoughts Co. Little Thought Store. I keep getting it wrong. Little Thought Store. So I just thought I'd layer that on there and do a little bit of white space planning. Oh. And then so I had to do that in the morning, like really early, because I like got up and I was like, oh no, I forgot to do this. And so then and then my sister came over, so I'm just going to cut up a 3-heart checklist just to mark that. I'm going to use this kind of like yellow. We came over, we played in some planners and things, and yeah, it was good fun. And then that afternoon, I'm going to put a full box down now. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out how to do my full boxes. And then when my sister left, I did some filming. I'm just going to use a label for that, just to mark that. And I was going to use, oh yes, an icon from Sticky Boo Babies. So she has these kind of like YouTube icons, and I just want to use the camera, and she's got this really nice yellow, kind of pale yellow tone, which I think works quite well. There's also the peach would work really well with this kit as well. I think that's in the Pastels 2 colourway. If you go on her shop, I'll link it down below. And then it was my husband's friend's birthday, and so we were on Zoom and we were helping her celebrate her birthday with a phone call. So I'm just going to use one of these little scallopy thingies, and to kind of zhuzh it up a bit as it was special, I've got these from the Pretty Pink Co. Like these tiny little half sunflowers. I thought these would look quite cute to kind of decorate something special. It's her birthday. And I'm also going to bring in I think possibly the drink sticker would be the most ideal, because we had drinks for her birthday. So yeah, that was really nice actually. trying to think. Yeah, okay. Right, so moving on to Tuesday then. We'll do some headers. Next one is this one. I was in work this day, so I need to mark that first, and I'm going to put it in a half box because nothing much happened. Let's get some green up there, I think. And so to mark work, I've got a script sticker from Planner Just For You. Somewhere. Here we go. This is in Sherry from Planning Peeps handwriting. So I'm just going to pop the work sticker. I'm pausing because I have a laptop that I wanted to layer with it too. These are from Hummingbird Planner. And there's lots of greens and yellows and peaches. I think the yellow one would work quite well. There we go. So this is my last day of going into school, so I physically went into work this day. My last time saying goodbye to year 10, and yeah, it was weird. It wasn't like super emotional, but it was a bit like strange because of the whole situation. So yeah, it's a bit odd. Next up I'm going to do a checklist, but this time I only need 2. So I'm actually going to use one of these and just cut off the top, although it is rounded, so that's going to be fun. Try and round it myself. Just to mark, you know, that once we got home it was showers, jammies, and then we could just relax. So got home about 2 o'clock, settled into our Tuesday routines that we're kind of got ourselves into. Figured that actually the routine that we have where we get dressed, so like as soon as we get back from school, we and my kids get back from their childminder, we go straight into the kitchen, we strip off, go upstairs, have a shower, and then we get into fresh clothes. And I have a feeling that in order to keep some sanity and not worry so much about what happened at school and things, I think I might do this for every day when we go back to school, because my kids are going to be with the childminder, they're going to be mixing bubbles, and I just want to try and be as safe as possible. So it's a situation that we're probably going to continue moving forward. So once we got our jammies and we're all settled on stuff, me and my kids, we kind of settled in front of our TV shows for the evening, for the afternoon, evening. So me and my husband were watching Mythbusters, and then my boys were watching like Teen Titans or something. I love that show. And then that evening I took my husband was doing a raid. He plays video games. I don't know. He was doing a raid, so I kind of had the evening to myself. I'm trying to find the icons. I think I've put them somewhere different. Hold on a sec. Found them. So I just want to pull in a TV icon. There's only one and it's yellow. That's annoying. Oh well. So yeah, so we watched TV, we kind of got stuck in. They were watching Teen Titans, and then yeah, so my husband was raiding and I settled down and watched Toy Story 4 with my 4-year-old, and also I watched Frozen 2 for the first time. So I hadn't seen it, hadn't got around to seeing it in the cinema. It just, you know, I have boys, they didn't really want to go see it. My sister had already seen it with her daughter, my niece, so I was just be like, oh, I don't know, I'm going to get around to seeing it in the cinema. I think it would have been a bit weird if I just went myself to the cinema, personally. So yeah, I'm just going to pull in a tiny little, or maybe a bigger one than that. a washi strip just to fill that space there. It's got some really tiny ones. So I watched Frozen 2 by myself and I loved it. I don't actually have that many Disney stickers, and the one that I do have is for Toy Story. So yeah, so I've also got a movie night script from Station Stickers. She now's open but for printables, and then one weekend a month she does a pre-printed and foiled for you. But I do have these from Sweet Bean Plans to mark watching Toy Story. So I'm just going to put movie night. Yeah. So watching Frozen 2, which, yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed. I thought it was fab. I thought the storyline was great. I thought they managed to get a good story going and things like that. So yeah, I was really, really impressed with it. I'm going to use the yellow for box here. Oh, we're going to go right way down. Okay. There we go. Cute. Right. So yeah, I watched back-to-back Disney movies that evening. Then on to Wednesday. So this day I got a little bit obsessed with Disney Plus. So obviously I was watching the movies through Disney Plus. So I was watching them on my phone. I was just lying in bed and just watching them on my phone. Had my headphones in so I didn't disturb anybody. And yeah, I kind of fell into a Disney Plus obsession. So I think I love behind the scenes of movies and kind of TV shows, anything like that. I'm obsessed. I love behind the scenes. So when DVDs were out and you got those extras on the DVD of the behind the scenes and the making of and like the bloopers and art, that's some of my favourite parts of the DVD. So there were some movies that I would watch once and then I'd go back and rewatch them with like the director's commentary and all that kind of stuff. I love that. And so obviously with the whole watching movies on a subscription service or a streaming service, you lose that. You lose the kind of making of until Disney Plus. They had a making of Hamilton, and so had loads of behind the scenes of Hamilton, which I still haven't seen. But my gosh, watching the making of completely makes me want to go watch it now. But I just want it to be like on the big screen in my lounge, you know, cuddled up with a blanket, having some time and just making it a night. But my husband won't watch it with me and I just need to find some time and I just can't fit. I don't know when that time is going to be, but yeah. Anyway, so we watched, so I was watching behind the scenes of Hamilton, and then there was a behind the scenes of Frozen 2, so the making of Frozen 2, which kind of started from a year out until it was being screened or something. And so I was watching that, and then yeah, and then I watched Frozen 2 again, and then and then they have a show called One Day at Disney, and it just basically talks through like people's jobs in the Disney Corporation, and yeah, I got a bit obsessed with that as well. Kind of just want to work at Disney now. So yeah, so I've been completely Disney brainwashed. And so yeah, that's what that checklist is for, from me jotting down all of the things that I watched on Disney Plus that day, which was a lot. So yeah, I got a bit obsessed. In between all that, I did have my team bio meeting, which was a normal, you know, kind of every day, kind of like every Wednesday. So I'm just going to pop that in a quarter box. Yeah. And I do have a script sticker to mark that from Bella Planella. So she does custom scripts, and I have one that says Team Bio. Just finding my tweezers. So yeah, so in between my watching of the making of, I think it was in the middle of the Frozen one because it was multiple episodes, I had my Team Bio meeting. Kind of just to wrap up everything from the year and stuff, and then we had our family as normal. I'm just gonna pull in this one. And yeah, that was good fun. And I also have Famalam in the custom script as well from Bella Planner, which, yeah. This is a tradition that we're going to continue through the easing of lockdown. We're still going to gather on a weekly basis to spend some time together as a family, which I'm super excited about. Oh my God, these peach. So there we go. So that was my Wednesday, literally just watching Disney Plus. And yeah, I don't think I finished the one day in Disney. I think I finished it on this day here. Because there was like 30 odd episodes. So yeah. Anyway, moving on then to Thursday. I had to take my husband had a blood test to see whether he could go to the doctors or not. So we had to drop the kids off and go and get his blood test. He's never had a blood test before in his life, and he's not he has, yeah, so he was just really anxious and really nervous, and thankfully I was able to go in with him and be with him, so that's fab, you know, like that was just a blessing. I've just realised I've put this in the wrong place. I'm going to put full box up there because otherwise I won't be able to fit another full box at the top. And I'm going to use this taupe one, which is super pretty. There we go. And then I need another header. We're going peach. So yeah, so he was nervous, he was a bit anxious, so I was able to go with him. They let me go right the way through, which was amazing. And yeah, he got his blood taken. He felt a little bit faint, he was a bit woozy. Like I said, never had one done before, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. But we managed to we had to wait outside. Thankfully it was a fairly pleasant day. And then, yeah, we got, my sister had the kids, so we didn't have to worry about those, which was awesome too. And yeah, so we got home and we just sat and watched our favourite show, Vox Machina, from the Critical Role team. And I do have a sticker to mark D&D, which is these stickers from Midnight Snack. And this yellow one is just perfect. So I'm going to pop that on there to mark that we watched Vox Machina. I also had a bit of fun this day, reminiscing about old games that I used to play on the computer. I was heavily an MSN Messenger user. It was my lifeline at university and at college. Absolutely loved it. And so I was playing a lot of MSN games, so like Bejeweled and Bookworm. We managed to find an emulator which had them all on stuff as well, so I was playing Bejeweled and like Tri-Peaks and all those kind of good stuff while my husband was gaming, which is good fun. And then that night, my sister, they had the kids for tea as well, so they had them all day, bless him. And me and my husband, we had an Indian takeaway for dinner from our local shop, which was absolutely divine. There's lots of good places around me. I just realised I stuck it in the wrong place again, and I'm going to completely mess it up. It's really looking a bit bad. Okay. So yeah. So we had Indian takeout. I don't know if there's an icon for that. Takeout icon. It's not even like a knife and fork. What does this script say? Date night? I'm going to go date night. At the table, we used knife and forks instead of just like a spoon. It's really nice. So yeah, kind of a date day really. But yeah. So that was my Thursday. Then Friday came. And it was the last day of term, which is kind of bittersweet. Yeah. It felt weird not being in school for that day though. Like my colleague was, and yeah, so I had already had my goodbyes basically, but it was more just like finishing off emails, still rushing to try and get everything that we needed for the new year. So I'm going to use this backpack from my newest addiction just to mark that it was the last day of school. It's giant, but it'll do. Yeah. Trying to get as much information out to us as possible about what's happening in September. Things are going to be different. They're going to be, changed rightly, to keep everybody safe. So, yeah. So I had to do like make sure I was checking my emails and just trying to figure out what my new teaching life is going to be like in September. So, where am I? Yellow. So, yes, that was Friday morning. And then I downloaded a new game. I'm going to put a full box first. I downloaded Merge Dragons this day. And yeah, kind of addicted. Obviously, seen it advertised constantly on like other games that I'm playing and like other apps that I use. And I was like, oh, for crying out loud, let's just try it and see what it's like. And yeah, it's good. I'm kind of getting a bit obsessed with it, really, to be fair. You guys got a game that you play on your phone that you kind of, can just be playing it constantly? I don't know. So yeah, so I'm going to mark that. And you'll see this throughout the rest of the weekend as well. It's so funny. But to mark that, I've got this really old stickers from Harriet Wright Designs. Like, she doesn't even have this logo anymore. But they're just really cute phones, mobile phones, and that's what I was playing on. So, yeah, I'm just gonna... This orange tone's really cute. Just gonna use those to mark playing on my phone. And then this evening was the beast, the mother of D&D games. We played D&D, and the third D was drinking. So my sister came over with her husband and the kids, and we had a sleepover, and we played Drinking Dungeons and Dragons, which was phenomenal. Now this green doesn't quite work, so I'm gonna have to use the yellow again. And it was epic, and I loved it, and it was so much fun, and my cousin got absolutely hammered. I'm going to use the champagne glasses, even though we didn't actually... I was drinking gin. But yeah, it was a great night. It was so funny. So like my husband made up a whole scenario. We were going to an Irish pub to try and steal back something that got stolen by our local barkeep. And essentially it was an Irish gentleman's club, and so we all had costumes. So my husband bought us all like wigs and stuff and sent them out. So my cousins, they play from their house and we play over Zoom, but they had wigs, and my one cousin was dressed as a shamrock, and it was the most fun. It was just so much fun playing Dungeons and Dragons. It was just an absolute blinder of a night, and yeah. No doubt we will do this again sometime, maybe, around the holidays or something, maybe like Christmas or New Year or something like that. It would be awesome to do that. Maybe this time my husband could play and someone else could DM, which would be even more fun, because I'm sure he'd absolutely love that. Although he'd love to plan it too, so who knows. But yeah, it was just an absolute blinder. It was a fantastic night, so yeah. It was just great. Oh dear. So messy. But anyway, so yeah. Next morning then we were, obviously my sister and her husband and then the kids were all still at our house. So we prepared like, I don't remember what we had for breakfast. Actually, me and my sister didn't have breakfast because I had a meeting. I had an appointment to get my bathroom designed. So bathroom design appointment at B&Q. Which ended up, it was supposed to be a virtual one, but we ended up having to actually go into store. So yeah, so I'm just going to use this little house icon. So Mark so we had to run to B&Q, and then we ended up not eating any breakfast, and then we ordered McDonald's for lunch, which was great. Loved it. So I'm just going to use another box for that. Just trying to find the right one. This is the right one. And I'm going to use an icon from Sticky Bow Babies. She has these little French fries. She had these French fries for a $2 Tuesday. So I'm going to bring in these, and this is in one of her kids' colourways. I can't remember which one. Like a purple, yellow, and like a minty green. So bring in the yellow. And then I spent the rest of the day, once my sister had gone, playing Merge Dragons. So that was my weekend. So I'm just going to use a half box to fill up the rest of that space. We'll add a little strip of washi. Oh, if I can find the washi sheet. Here we go. Oh, if I want to use a foil bit. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to pull in another one of those really old phone stickers from Harriet Wright. I'm going to use this green one. It's kind of like a grey, but it kind of almost looks green. Oh, that goes really well. So that's fine. And then, yeah, that was it really for the rest of the day. I was just building up, doing levels, building up my camp, all of that malarkey. So, yeah. So, moving on then to Sunday. There'll be more. There's more Merge Dragons going on. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, so I'm just going to pop that in a label up there. And again, you use another one of these phone stickers. I'll go back to the orange, the peachy tone. And then I tidied the kitchen, and me and my husband, we watched Forged in Fire. So I'm just going to pop a full box down here. The last header, oh, they're right here. And then a full box at the bottom. And I'm hoping I've got a yellow. Yes, I do. A yellow label to mark tidying the kitchen. And for tidying the kitchen, I have this bow icon cleaning icon sheet. And I think I'm just going to use this spray bottle to mark cleaning the kitchen. And then Forged in Fire, I do have a script. It was a custom TV script from Artbox Stickers. This is a while ago now. And yeah, just going to pop that in the box there and add a slither of washi just to finish it all off. How do you feel it actually? There we go. So I tried white space a little bit. It's just so many boxes. It's so cute. So yeah. So this is how the spread came out. So I think it's super cute. I love the vibrant colours. I love this yellow sunflowers. It's such a summer. It's very August. Sorry. But I love it for June and July. In particular as well, sunflowers. And I love this artwork, so like kind of like hand drawn style as well. So this is what I've got left over. I've got one full box. I've got the extended washi and some more washi strips plus a set of headers and the freestyling checklist. Got a couple of boxes here, a couple of headers, the icons, some more of like the layering things, lots of the full box checklists, a lot of the scripts, and these clipboard boxes and some deco. And then I didn't really touch this sheet apart from for the sidebar. So yeah, got all of those script icons too. So I will pull those into one of my smaller planners that I'm using for like social media planning and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know that this is the kind of content that you like. I know these videos tend to be a bit long and rambly, so thank you for sticking with me through to the end. And yeah, check out my Instagram for seeing kind of with the pen spreads on there. So thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye guys.